this evening. And on Wednesday night, they beat this Dallas club with a great second half, 4-1. All right, let's go to the starting lineup, Seamus, for Dallas.
Dallas starting with Alex Stepney in goal. The defenders are going to be Peter Gruber. Steve Petcher will be on Giorgio Canalia. Gert Trinklein at sweeper. And Tony Bellinger, fine young American prospect, will be at the left fullback position. That's a strong back four for this fine Dallas club who looks awfully tough in these playoffs. The midfield are going to be Fleming Lund. There's an awful lot of running. Wolfgang Rausch, an experienced German player. And A.J. Wolf, who also is a fine player in the indefatigable midfield. And up front, the ever-dangerous Zakinia, Klaus Toppmüller, the great German forward who's a bit disappointed this year, and Pesha, who's had such a wonderful late-season rush of goals for the Dallas side. Now the Cosmos team, we're going to have a little bit of a change in the lineup. Not, of course, in goal, where Hubert Birkenmeier will start again. Eskandarian will be right back. Bruce Wilson left back. That's the change. You heard Weisbergen's problems. Franz Beckenbauer will be back to sweep, and Jeff Durgan, of course, will be the stopper in front. In the middle of the field, we're going to see Ricky Davis, Julio Cesar Romero, and Bogey. Bogey playing in the middle there as Franz has moved back to sweeper. And Ricky, of course, will be very important defensively. And up front, we'll have Giorgio Canalia, Cabanas, who will be playing on the left side, and Van der Elst, who's had such tremendous games in the last 4 or 5 appearances, will be playing on the right side.
All right, Seamus, let's talk about the Carlos Alberto situation. Carlos is healthy and yet is not starting today, and it was a very tough decision for Hennes Weisweiler, and it really had more to do with Hennes's cause for concern about midfield defense, and it really had to do whether Carlos Alberto can play defense.
Exactly right, Jim. Again, this is sort of an indirect result of the loss of Angelo Di Bernardo, who's had such an outstanding second half of the season in midfield, and it meant really that there had to be some other runners and fighters in the middle of the field with him lost, and Ricky Davis provides that edge in one sense, but Romero is important in there for that reason too. And of course that means you've got to put Franz Beckenbauer back at sweeper, and this created a problem for Carlos Alberto, who I think also, having watched him play against Tulsa in Giant Stadium on Sunday, while he did play a relatively easy game, that is a game without much stress, did not look fully ready to play a tough game yet, in my view.
All right, this game is moments away now. The Cosmos will be kicking off going from right to left. Cosmos in the dark blue, Dallas in red, white, and blue. And there'll be some very interesting matchups here tonight. It'll be Bruce Wilson and Zakinia, a big matchup. Eskandarian on Niejo Pesha. And Petcher will be on Giorgio Canalia. It'll be a very strategic game, Seamus. All right, Cosmos with the ball. By the way, the second game of the series will be played in Giant Stadium, 7:30 Sunday. That's Bellinger. And a bad pass by Eskandarian. And here comes Dallas. A long shot that's deflected. And Hubert Birkenmeier.
Well, the other speculation, Jim, is about how exactly Dallas is going to play. Are they going to retreat off the ball and just wait for the Cosmos to come up and then pressure them, or are they going to go right after them immediately?
All right, a little bit of pressure there, and the Cosmos make a mistake, knock it over the sideline. And this is Dallas with the ball. That's Big Steve Petcher, a youngster who a couple of years ago was a walk-on for this Dallas club. Al Miller signed him, and he's been an outstanding player for Al ever since. Petcher with the ball. St. Louis youngster. Wolfgang Rausch, big man for this attack. Rausch, number 19. And remember, he scored the goal. This is Lund to Zakinia. Now the matchup. Wilson on Zakinia. The cross goes wide, and the shot is blocked, and an offside is called. Offside against Dallas.
Well, there you saw, I think, the characteristic attack by Dallas. The quick play out to Zakinia, who had some room on Wilson, did not take him on. Instead, looked for Pesha with a good cross to the head.
You saw that Pesha, number 18, and that'll be a big matchup also. Eskandarian on Pesha, who's quite a goal scorer. Youngster from the New York area, a cousin of Mark Liverich. Wolfgang Rausch. And beautifully back to Rausch. Bogey trying to get it from behind, doesn't. And now a foul on Bogey. Foul on Bogey. The football lines is always confusing out here. And the free kick. Now remember, Rausch can kick it from way out. When he scored his goal here 2 Wednesdays ago, it came from over 20 yards. Pesha, and his shot was blocked down, and it was off Romero. From Texas Stadium. No score in the match. The Cosmos and the Dallas Tornado. You're watching Cosmos Soccer. Cabrichin, the official. Yeah. All right, no score in the match. We're in the first half here, and the Texas Stadium, Jim Carvelis and Seamus Mellon, 41-35 to play in the first half, game one of this semifinal National Conference playoff. Bogicevic now rolls it to Cabanas, and now to Wilson. Cosmos haven't come on the attack yet. Play it back to Durgan. Jeff Durgan. Now to Bogey. Back to Jeff Durgan, and Durgan on the attack. Lund comes to pick up Durgan. Jeff on the left side. Has it tackled away. It'll be a Cosmos throw. Cosmos throw from Jeff Durgan. And now Durgan will give it to Romero. Romero looking in the box. Cabanas to Romero. Romero has it tackled away.
Romero taking on Gruber there, but again, I noticed the Trinkline had come over well to back up Gruber, so that might not have been the best time to try the one-on-one situation.
All right, in front, and caught by Stepney, and a beautiful throw to Lund, and it sets him on the attack. All right, Fleming Lund, wheeling around now. Good player, tireless player. Now to Gruber, the right fullback who played at Bayern Munich with Franz Beckenbauer. Now Topmuller. Dallas very casual. Good pass by Zakinia to Gruber. Gruber, a little give and go in the box. Zakinia pushed off the ball. Now a high lob, and Davis clears. Zakinia giving a little push there, and the fans thought there should have been a foul call. Vander Elst runs it down to midfield. Francois first time on the ball. Vander Elst against Bellinger. Play it back to Bogey. Bogey now to Franz coming through. Beckenbauer played it too far in front of him, lost the ball. And it's Trinkline the other way. The sweeper back of Dallas on the attack. Plays it to Zakinia. Wilson knocked it away. Zakinia stayed on the ball. And now they're going to call what? Play on. Shot. And it's deflected over the bar by Birkenmeyer. A great save by Hubert. Great save by Birkenmeyer. Corner kick coming up.
It was a great save by Hubert, and again, you saw the ever-dangerous Zakinia cutting inside, getting inside Wilson, giving him a very hard time. Wilson went to ground, could not clip the ball away, neither could Durgan, and eventually it was up to Birkenmeyer, who once again makes a key save at an important point in the game.
All right, now the corner kick. Headed high in the air, still dangerous to the box, and now headed toward the sideline. Cabanas saves it for the Cosmos. Ricky Davis to Cabanas. This is the way the game was 2 weeks ago, with Dallas really pressing forward in the first 20 minutes. The Cosmos coming on late. Now here's Davis. Now play it to Giorgio, trying to deflect it over to Cabanas. Knocked away by Gruber. Comes back to the Cosmos. Cabanas tried to center it. It was knocked away and flipped back to the goalkeeper, Stepney. Almost a very big mistake there, and Cabanas just couldn't get his cross across.
Right. Well, good pressure by Romero. Now look how far Romero has dropped back, right to the halfway line. Obviously, he's going to be a very active player in midfield tonight.
And they're going to call foul this time against Pasha of Dallas, fouling Jeff Durgan.
Jim, we talked to Wilson before the game about how he's going to play Zakinia, and he was saying that Zakinia is so good outside and going to the end line that really would just as soon try to force him inside, where he hopes to have a second defender ready to help out. But in the case a couple of minutes ago, there was no second defender there, and that's what caused the real problem of penetration to the penalty area.
That's right. Zucchini, such a dangerous player. Look at that skill by Zucchini. Now a lead pass comes through the box, but it's knocked away nicely by Eskandarian. Good control by Franz Beckenbauer. And the Cosmos want to come in the attack. Beckenbauer plays it on the right now to Ricky Davis. Davis over the midfield line. Ricky along the sideline. Two players on him and lost the ball. And they're going to give it to Dallas. Good point, Seamus, because that's exactly what Bruce said. He said he likes to stay on the outside. I'm going to try to keep him on the outside, and if he cuts in, get help. But he's been very dangerous cutting in. And keep in mind that Zucchini scored both goals in the 2-0 win here against Minnesota Sunday, and both goals did not come from the outside. He cut inside to score the goals.
Right, that's right.
All right, here's Romero. Romero leads it to Cabanas. In the box, and it's knocked away by Gruber. Nice play by Gruber. Now the Cosmos, a little more offense now, Seamus. Wolfgang Rausch leads it for Zucchini, heads it toward Lund, but it's picked off by Bruce Wilson. A big job for Bruce tonight on Zucchini. Now here comes Bogicevic. Bogey inside the 35-yard line. A little chip toward Giorgio. Petcher saw it coming. Chip wasn't long enough. Topmuller, Durgan on him. He got rid of it. Now to Rausch. Rausch makes his team go in the middle of the field.
That's right. I noticed Bogey checking back very quickly to prevent him from going down the middle. That's going to be an important responsibility of Bogey's tonight.
Fleming Lund on the outside to the Cosmo 35-yard line. Trying to work a give and go, and he does, and they get by Romero, but Lund could not handle the ball. Romero, good pass to Bogey. No score in the match. Long lead for Vander Els, and Bellinger did well to get it away. And now lost it over the sideline, and the referee said no, it did not go over the sideline. So Bellinger did well that time as Bogey tried the home run ball. He tried to hit Vander Els long, and now handball against Dallas.
Not a bad idea by Bogey, actually, because people think that Bogey steps on the ball, he's just going to play a quick short pass. He does that a number of times, but also he's got an eye out for that quick break, and he knows how swiftly Vander Els can get behind a defender.
All right, here comes Bogey now. Now rolls it to Romero. Romero at the 35. Tries a hard shot. Knocked down by Stepney and a miss by Cabanas. What a shot by Romero. Romero does not usually pull the trigger from that far out, and Stepney had to make a great move to prevent that from going in the goal. And then Cabanas had a good follow opportunity, Seamus.
Well, Romero had lost Fleming Lund if Lund is in fact trying to mark him, and he really left him in his dust and got a lot of opportunity, a lot of room there to get the shot off. And unfortunately, Cabanas' follow-up was way off the mark, and also he did not see that Giorgio was wide open in front.
All right, Dallas, Topmuller. The big center forward from Germany. That's A.D. Wolf, number 14. Now they chip it forward. Eskandarian got there first, and back to Birkenmeyer. Now Beckenbauer at sweeper tonight. Cabanas, marked by Gruber. Cabanas to the middle of the field to Romero. Romero to Bogey. No score in the match. 34:08 to play in the half. A lead to Canalia. And back to Stepney from Petcher. From Texas Stadium, Cosmos nothing, Dallas nothing. You are watching Cosmos Soccer. Missed it.
Romero from Canalia, was it?
For a quick score on a new Pontiac. Right at Texas Stadium. Moments ago, the Cosmos stole the ball. It was Romero to Canalia. Watch the great return to Romero, and in on goal, and a goal by Romero. So the Cosmos strike first. We're back to the live action. It's 1-0 the Cosmos. And Romero scored it. Canalia had the assist.
Again, Romero losing Lund. You saw Lund trying, in fact, to hit him in the back after he'd gotten by him, but he held his ground very well. Romero much stronger than a lot of people think, and he worked a lovely give and go with Canalia, and another assist for Giorgio. That's his 20th point of the playoffs, I believe.
And the Cosmos take a 1-0 lead. Time remaining, 32:11 to play in the first half. Romero goal, Canalia assist, deflected by Bellinger. Now a lead to Bellinger. Coming in the box, he hit it too far in front of him. Bellinger had a great opportunity. Beckenbauer is mad about the defensive breakdown there. Now Bogey. Van der Elst with Bellinger up the field now.
Right.
Let's see what he does. Trinkline, the sweeper's got to pick him up. He gets around Trinkline. Give and go. Shot, goal!
Oh, perfect textbook play. You're quite right, Jim. The Bellinger overlap is what killed them back there. Bellinger knocked the ball too far into the box. The quick counterattack because of Birkenmeyer's, again, quick clearance, and down the field they go. A lovely give and go at Van der Elst and Cabanas, and Van der Elst making no mistake with a superb follow-up shot. Cosmos lead 2-0, and there's still only about, 31-14 to go in the first half.
Incredible, and again, it was Bellinger who'd make the long run up the field, play the ball out in front of him too quick, and the Cosmos quickly got it to him, to that space. Yeah, to that space, right. And then a great, lovely pass from Cabanas as well, Seamus, and the Cosmos now with 2 quick goals, lead 2-0. All right, Dallas moving on the attack. Outside the box. A shot, Birkenmeyer handles it. Topmuller hoping that Birkenmeyer was sleeping a bit, tried to lob it in that corner, and Hubert saw it all the way.
Well, that's where the goal went the last time we were here. If you remember, Rausch hit one from the point of the penalty area up in that far corner, but Hubert not about to be called twice on that one.
Cosmos scored 2 goals in 2 minutes and 6 seconds. And now lead this match 2-0 in the first half. 30 minutes and 25 seconds to play in the half. Now it's Bogey with it. And Cabanas had it knocked away by Gruber. And now here's a dangerous Zakinia, but Beckenbauer knocked it away. This program is authorized under rights granted by the Cosmos solely for the entertainment of our audience, and any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the pictures, descriptions, and accounts of this event, including the imposition of a charge for viewing the program without express written consent of the Cosmos, is strictly prohibited. The announcers and commentators on this program have been selected for and have been hired by the Cosmos. All right, Zakinia with the ball. And now Topmuller against Durgan, trying to turn him around. Topmuller has to play it back. Now knocked away by Eski. And Pesha comes out with the ball at the 35-yard line. Cosmos, even though they lead 2-0, will have to keep their concentration now, Seamus. They're going to have to stay intense. This is a good Dallas team. Beckenbauer made the nice play. Ricky Davis plays it nicely for Cabanas, or check it for Romero, who tried to play it to Cabanas, and Peter Gruber made the play. Gruber on Cabanas, Bellinger on Van der Elst, Petcher on Canalia. That's the defensive matchups for Dallas on Cosmos. The other way around, it's Bruce Wilson on Zakinia, Eskandarian on Pesha, Durgan on Topmuller. In the middle of the field, the 2 playmakers playing each other. Bogicevic against Wolfgang Rausch. Davis is playing against A.D. Wolf. And on this side is Fleming Lund and Romero. And now a foul against Cosmos.
You know, as Professor Mazzei used to say, Jim, that a 2-0 lead was a lead that he was never very happy with because, as you say, it sometimes caused lapses of concentration or a little relaxing, whereas if you're ahead 1-0, you know you're still fighting very hard. You're ahead 2-1, you're still fighting hard, but 2-0 can give you a false sense of security.
However, I'd rather have a 2-0 lead and have to worry about that. That's a nice problem.
Yeah.
Knocked down by Davis. Yeah. Right. No, I agree with what you said, Seamus, but I'll take the problems that come with a 2-0 lead. Now Topmuller. Oh, it got through. Watch Pesha. He's got a lot of skill. And Eskandarian made the play on him again. Eski's such a good man-to-man marker, and he's going to have to be against Pesha, who is dangerous. Again, the ball played too far in front, and that'll be a goal kick coming up for the Cosmos. From Texas Stadium, The Cosmos 2 and Dallas nothing. You are watching Cosmos Soccer. What?
You got to read this.
Yeah, I will. All right, still 2-0 the Cosmos, 27-10 to play in the first half. Jim Carvelis and Seamus Mallon. Don't miss the Cosmos' next home playoff game against this Dallas club Sunday, September the 7th. That's a 7:30 game, and you'll want to be on hand for that. Cosmos playoff action. That's this Sunday, 7:30 Giant Stadium. And we should have a good crowd for that. Here's Bellinger over the midfield line. Back to Bellinger. Bogey knocked him off the ball, and a delayed whistle by Cabricci and the referee, and it's going to be a free kick for Dallas.
Bogey brought some of that problem on himself, Jim, by making his defensive run a few seconds too late. Bellinger had gone by him for the wall pass, and one did eventually receive the return pass, and then, of course, Bogey had to chase him. Had he gone with him initially, he probably would have cut off the pass or put him under a great deal more pressure. But Bellinger is not his man. Rausch is, and, of course, Rausch should pull wide to leave the room for Bellinger.
All right, the free kick now. Coming from 22 yards in the box, not much of a kick. They tried to lift it over the wall, but it didn't work. And now the Cosmos coming on the attack quickly with Romero. Romero has it out in front of him too far. And Cabanas going with Zucchini. And Cabanas hustling, tackled it away beautifully. Good hustle by Roberto Cabanas. And now to Rick Davis. Davis to Van der Elst, Bellinger his shadow. And out of Durgan. He had to get rid of it quickly. Topmoller broke it up. And Bogey asking for a foul. Trink line, Wolfgang Rausch. That's Bogey's man now, Rausch. Zucchini with Wilson. He tried Bruce early in the game. They haven't gotten him the ball since. And that's okay as far as the Cosmos are concerned. Pesha. Eskandarian broke it up. Esky broke it up. And now there's Bogey. Cosmos coming. Canalia. Giorgio looking for Romero, who's breaking through. And he's offside. Romero did not time his run well enough. There was not enough understanding there,
right.
Seamus.
Well,
it was a late pass, too, maybe from Giorgio.
That's right. And his forward run was okay, but his angle run was too late. In other words, he was blinded by a defender from Giorgio, and Giorgio wasn't quite sure when he was going to make his cut, so he made the cut too late and into an offside position.
All right, Gruber got it back, and a nice give and go. Here's Gruber. They get it off. Went wide. Pesha's shot went wide. And Birkenmeyer was scrambling to get over there as well, Seamus.
That's right. I think he had it covered, though, because there's not a lot of pace on the shot. And I think he had his fingers well by the post when it went over.
All right, 2-0 the Cosmos if you're just tuning in. Romero scored from Canalia 2 minutes later. It was Van der Elst scoring from Cabanas. That's where we're at right now with 24-11 to play in the half. Diego Pesha, Eskandarian his shadow. Bellinger, who's moved up a lot on the attack tonight, this fullback on Van der Elst. Topmoller still with the ball and broken up by Durgan. Referee says play on. That was a good tackle. Good distribution out here to Romero. Trying for the long ball with Cabanas, and he and Gruber are kind of pushing each other.
Yeah, but again, Cabanas is making his run inside a bit early, so the defender is able to play him off the ball when the ball is played wide to the wings. If he stayed out wider a little bit, then he'd be able to come in on those through balls and put Gruber under a lot more pressure.
All right, A.D. Wolf with the ball now to Topmoller. Topmoller, bad pass. Trying to hit Lund over here, way over Lund's head. And it'll be a Cosmos throw with 23-18 to play in the first half, and the Cosmos on top 2-0. Cabanas, Roberto Cabanas. Romero. Durgan. Franz. Beautiful outside of the foot pass. Cabanas trapped it well to Romero to Cabanas. Here's Roberto. Cabanas with a little bit of room now. Leave it for Giorgio. Giorgio coming out to take Petcher away from the middle. Cabanas was knocked down off the ball. He was off the ball. Cabanas was knocked down, and the referee saw it.
That's right. I think it was Gruber. Yeah, it was Peter Gruber, number 3, who really clocked him. Actually, Cabanas was going by him with a lot of steam, and Giorgio might have been able to hit him.
All right, Ricky Davis's shot from the outside, off the mark. Gruber is a tough defensive player. In fact, in the Minnesota series, he was the key to their win, Seamus, because he played Ace Nezolenge all over the field and shut him down. And when you shut Ace down, you have a good chance of beating Minnesota. It's really very flattering for Roberto to have Gruber on him.
That's right. I was just thinking that as you were saying it, because there's so many other players on the Cosmos team that Dallas must be concerned about shutting down, that Roberto would not be the first name that would come to mind.
All right, now a whistle and a foul. Eskandarian fouling Pesha. Eski fouling Pesha.
Pesha offering himself as a target there and for a ball on the ground, and you know really that he preferred much more to be able to run onto some balls in the air, and he's had really just one chance to do that so far.
All right, the free kick. Diego Pesha, number 18. See if he takes it. Rausch over the ball. Now the referee trying to get the Cosmos to get 10 yards back. Well, you can see it on a football field. Hard shot and a great save. Oh, what a great save.
He saved it or hit the post. I guess he touched it onto the post because, or else he just palmed it away, as you said.
I think he touched it, Seamus. Yeah. I think he got it. Yeah, I think that ball was going inside the post.
Tremendous shot by Pesha, though.
And a corner kick for Dallas. Top Muller, they have the big guys in front now. Pesha's good in the air, too. Now they hook it out front to Zakinia. Beckenbauer, beautiful pass. Not only clears it, but he gets it to his man. Nice pass to Van der Els. Francois got Cabanas in the left. And a beautiful lead to Roberto. Cabanas now in the box. Cuts it back for Van der Els. Broken up. Trinkline turned Van der Els around in the box. Now the counterattack with Wolfgang Rausch. Rausch right around Bogey. Stepped right around Bogey. But a bad pass in the box. Bad pass in the box. Intended for Bellinger. Zakinia almost intercepted the release pass. Now Bogey with it. Bogey, long, beautiful ball to Van der Els. Van der Els to Giorgio. Canalia coming now outside the box. Giorgio plays it back for Bogey. Bogey to Romero. 2-0 the Cosmos. 20 minutes to play in the half. The first half. Rick Davis moving on the attack. Rick, beautiful move by Davis. Looks in the box. Here's the cross, too far for Romero. Davis, a good job to get up free on the right side, and then the cross.
But I'm a bit surprised he tried to hit that ball the outside of his right foot on the cross, when it's really a time for a left-footed swerving ball, and he's overusing that outside of the right foot pass, I think. I wonder where he saw that.
Yeah, I wonder. I wonder. Now it's Dallas moving on the attack. 2-0 down to the Cosmos. Top Muller. Played by Durgan. He got away momentarily. Good recovery by Jeff, though. Very good. Now the give and go. And the referee says play on. Top Muller was trying to get a foul against Durgan. The referee said, come on, play on. Now Bogicevic. Now to Beckenbauer. Roll it to Romero, who plays it all the way back. He was trying to get it to Durgan, but he knocked it back to Birkenmeyer. What a great announcement last Sunday at Giant Stadium when we learned that not only was Pelé chosen the athlete of the century, but that he was going to be playing in the Franz Beckenbauer farewell game on the 24th of September at Giant Stadium. We'll tell you more about that in a moment. Zakinia, now he takes on Wilson. Here's the matchup. He's going to get help from Romero, though. And the swerving cross intended for Pesha is just a little off the mark. That's where Zakinia is so dangerous. He not only has great speed and beats people, Seamus, but he is very accurate with his crosses.
That's right.
His crosses to Pesha have been much of the offense of this club all year long. All right, Zakinia. 18:25 in the match. Ball runs free. Eskandarian knotted it out of the box to Ricky Davis. Nice pass by Ricky outside to Van der Els, who came back.
By Van der Els, too. A lovely trap with the outside of his right foot going across his body.
All right, here's Beckenbauer wheeling around to get away from A.D. Wolf. And makes a good pass to Romero under pressure. Romero now plays it back to Bogey. Cosmos leading 2-0. Early goals by Romero and then Van der Els. third goal Vander Els has scored here at this stadium. He had 2 in the second half of the game 2 Wednesdays ago, and now he gets one again.
Jim Bogey's play is very interesting now. Well, here comes Wilson.
Great pass in the Cosmos now with Bruce Wilson. Plays it to Giorgio. Turns, fires, hit the post. Canalia hit the post. Great pass by Wilson. Now to Giorgio again. Far post pass. I think he was trying to hit Ricky Davis, who had sliced inside, but it went too far.
Also, Vander Els withdrew as Ricky Davis came in. Vander Els had gone a little bit wider to the right. He would have been in a great position there, but he did obviously think that cross intended for Ricky Davis. But what a tremendous turn by Canalia, and shot Stepney just never saw. Came right off the post.
All right, 2-0 the Cosmos, and it's Rausch attacking now for the Dallas Tornado. Rausch on the outside to A.D. Wolf, and his shot is blocked down by Romero. Saved by Vander Els beautifully. Nice save by Francois. Vander Els really coming on, and it really started here 2 Wednesdays ago, Seamus. He really got his confidence up with the 2 goals, and he went home. His wife had that baby. Came back to Giant Stadium last Sunday, played well again, a couple of assists.
3 assists, in fact. He was exultant because that ties a record for assists in a playoff game.
All right, here comes Durgan now, getting room, and a bad pass by Jeff. Jeff did well to come up the field and then blew it past Canalia. Right. Getting back to that game on the 24th. What a great game that's going to be. The farewell game for Beckenbauer. And, of course, you fans chose the team, the NASL All-Star team that will be against the Cosmos, and we can't give you any of the 20 guys except I'm going to give you a tease. There's a guy in this field for Dallas that will be playing. That'll be Wolfgang Rausch, a friend of Franz from Germany. It's going to be a great select team. Rausch will play for the All-Stars, and a fellow by the name of Pelé will pull out number 10 from the Mothballs, and he will play for the Cosmos. What a night that's going to be. And the select team announcements will be made tomorrow, at least some of them. The defenders and the goalkeepers will be announced tomorrow. Friday, you'll hear who the midfielders and forwards are. But that should be some night for this man with the ball, Franz Beckenbauer. All right, Rausch on the right. Zakinya against Bruce Wilson. Get it back to Rausch. Nice play. Romero did a great job to get back and defense that. Now Bogey with room. He has Canalia on the outside trailing. Now Bogey to the box. Now to Giorgio. Giorgio plays it wide for Vander Els. Vander Els knocked down by Bellinger. Bogey, a nice job of hustling out, but it's Dallas with the ball. Still 2-0 the Cosmos. 15-15 to play in the first half. Intercept by Davis. Now to Cabanas. Roberto. Nice pass back to Bogey. Cabanas playing well. Into Canalia, they call the offside.
Good move by Petcher there. He anticipated Canalia's run. He's made 3 runs like that, has not really gotten some good passes from it, but he saw the pass coming. The defense pulled up beautifully, and Giorgio is well offside. Prior to that, I started to say some things about Bogey, who'd come back to play a great deal in defense, and he may decide to play a lot more in defense now with this 2-goal lead. We'll watch that and see.
All right, Zakinya against Wilson. A nice pass to Gruber. Gruber, Beckenbauer knocked his former teammates cross down. Romero to Wilson. Gruber hustling back. Wilson stayed on the ball. Now Franz wheels around as Topmuller had an idea to come slide in from the blind side and steal it. I'm going to say also, Seamus, that Cabanas has really settled down because tonight he's really playing under control. He's a youngster, the impetuousness of youth. He's only 19. He has marvelous ability. But he and Romero and Durgan, the 3 teenagers, of course Romero isn't a teenager anymore, have really come a long way in one season, Seamus.
Well, he's a player of the future, too, for the Cosmos. We saw some great ability of his in the air in a couple of games, and so long as he continues to develop the discipline in his game, particularly his positional play, no question that he has a great future in front of him.
All right, Vander Els was tripped and fouled by A.D. Wolf, who was helping Bellinger out on him. Now here's Ricky Davis. Crossing in front, it comes outside. Vander Els to Giorgio, to Vander Els. Oh, almost got him through. Almost got him through as they were really reading each other, Seamus.
Lovely little nippy touches in there by Giorgio. His give-and-go passing in the last, again in the second half of the season has been really wonderful. Set up some great chances.
All right, Romero now plays it back to Bogey. Cosmos 13-15 to play in the half. They have scored the only 2 goals of the half. Now it's Durgan. Durgan's getting away from Topmuller. That's why he's got so much space. Into Canalia running out of the ball, but Petcher beat him to it. Giorgio saved it. And now knocked it over the sideline. No, they say Petcher hit it last. Good hustle by Giorgio.
Petcher, a pretty strong kid. He's not about to be knocked off the ball by Giorgio. He holds his ground very well.
Giorgio has respect for him. In the box now, the shot, and it went wide as Jeff Durgan was coming through. And Durgan, with Topmuller not really coming back to play him, finding all kinds of room for himself, Seamus.
Well, I think obviously Dallas will expect Franz Beckenbauer to come forward, and he really has come forward only once in this half. And instead, Durgan has been going up, and Durgan clearly doesn't have the touch of Beckenbauer, but there he's getting into a good scoring position, and he may get a good chance to put away yet.
All right, Kabrichin coming over here now as Gruber really leveled Cabanas, and Kabrichin having a few words for Peter Gruber. Gruber's really racked Cabanas a few times. All right, here's Durgan again to Cabanas. Here's Jeff Durgan. Durgan looking like Franz tonight as he's coming forward. Play it back nicely to Bogey outside the box. Bogey headed out, but Van der Elst will collect it. 30 yards away on the right side. Francois. Romero, Francois. His cross is high in the air, and it'll go over the goal. So with 11:45 to play in the match, it's still 2-0 the Cosmos. And if you're tuning in late, Romero scored for the Cosmos on a great pass from Giorgio. And then Van der Elst and a great pass from Cabanas. And they came within 2 minutes of each other. 2:06, I believe, to be exact. Mark Brickley keeping our stats as always, doing his great job. And now Eskandarian's been called for nothing. No, over the top of Pesha. The referee said play on. Now the Cosmos lose it over the sideline. It'll be Dallas throwing it midfield.
The success of the Cosmos tonight, Jim, has been because of their domination of midfield. They simply have not allowed Rausch, Wolf, and Lund to have the run of the play that they had in the first 20-25 minutes of the game here before. And instead, they've been the dominant ones and have looked very good on the quick counterattack.
That's why you have to have a lot of respect for Weisweiler, because it was a tough play for him not to play Alberto tonight. And a miss. Good chance, good chance. It took a lot of courage for him not to play a great player like Carlos, and the reason he did it was to shore up his midfield. He did not want to lose midfield, and that's why he had Davis in there and Romero back in the middle, and in so doing, you know, in order to flank, Bogey, who's not a defensive specialist, and that means he's got to play Beckenbauer in the back. Here's Cabanas getting around Gruber now. Cabanas now coming for the head of the box. Roberto to Giorgio, a great pass, and the shot deflected. Great pass again by Cabanas, Seamus, and he really used that well.
He made a great move to get away in the first place and did a nice little touch to Giorgio. Unfortunately, just at the end, Jim, after making the ball, he should have held his ground, and he ran across Giorgio's shot or shooting area, but you're quite right. He made some good ground and made a nice little touch to Giorgio, who I think normally would have been able to put that one away.
And he just intercepted another ball. Over to Bogey. So Cabanas very active tonight. Romero's running free on the wing here. Bogey didn't see him. Now he touches it to him on the left. Romero playing at midfield tonight. Leave it back for Bogey. Bogey back to Romero. Now Gruber comes to pick him up. Oh, what a ball. To Ricky Davis. Great pass by Romero. Ricky couldn't do anything with it.
Ricky having a little bit of trouble tonight with his control and his passing, but he's primarily there to try to put some defensive pressure on the middle of the field, and in that category he's done very well.
Zekinia now finds himself in the middle of the field. That's where the Cosmos want him. Cabanas to Bogey. Cosmos really have been under control, though. They have not rushed their passes, although Dallas has applied pressure. They've just kind of played their game. Now Franz racing up the right side, and return to Franz. Franz on the right wing. Here's his great cross to Van der Elst. Traps it, shoots it, and it saved by Stepney, but what a pass. And great work by Van der Elst to bring it down in the full run on his chest. And the Cosmos close to scoring their third. All right, Dallas the other way. Gruber's coming up. Romero knocked it away. Goes back to midfield with 8:25 to play in the half. And now it's Dallas attacking. Saved by Birkenmeyer.
Good defensive play there by Eski and by Ricky Davis, forcing that player not into space where he might have put a dangerous cross in, but again into some traffic where he had a really pretty harmless shot from the outside. But you talked about that wonderful overlap run by Franz a minute ago. It was a very intelligent run because it was down the right side and not down the middle where he usually comes, and he found some space down there and exploited it very well.
Eskandarian on Pesha. And now Rausch, Wolfgang Rausch. Now, Trinkline back to Rausch. Shot wide. A note, by the way, the 2 goals that the Cosmos have scored are the first goals scored against Dallas in the playoffs because they shut Minnesota out 1-0 and 2-0. Birkenmeier, his first kick of the night, not his goal kick. Now Petcher. Canalia has respect for this tough young American defender. We talked to him at the hotel last night, and he said, Steve plays me well. He's a hard kid. But Canalia, a lot more mobile center forward this year than he's ever been. And even when he is defensed, he is moving around enough to create space for his teammates. And actually, he made the assist on the first goal tonight.
And the assist on Beckenbauer's goal last Sunday. The only goal he didn't score out of 8.
And the Cosmos steal it. And now they call a foul. Kabrichin calls a foul. Late call. The Cosmos are arguing again. Now the free kick. 6:20 to play in the half.
Well, this club has some dangerous set play practices, I'm sure. I've seen some, in fact. I've watched them practice a couple of times, but even in the matches we've seen some dangerous shots by them. They're well versed in this. One a minute ago didn't come off and try to hook it over the wall, but they have a lot of variety, and with a powerful foot like Pesha, they may just try to play it wide of the wall and smack it around. Let's see what they do.
All right, here comes the free kick now. Diego Pesha looks like he's going to wind up and hit it, Seamus, to me. That's Rausch standing over the ball, number 19. Now, the Cosmos are going to get a yellow card for not moving back.
And Bruce Wilson, who was not on the wall, he was sort of to the far side and slightly to the right in front, was warned for not getting back 10 yards. And
it's a dangerous kick here, Seamus, right outside the box, straight away. And there's the wall. You see Zakinia right in with the Cosmos players, along with Steve Petcher. Petcher very good in the air.
Eskandarian arguing with Kabrichin. They have a common language, I'm sure.
All right, here's the kick, and what a save. Birkenmeier has done it again. That's 3 outstanding saves by Hubert. What a save by Birkenmeier.
Very intelligent save by Hubert. No attempt made to catch that ball. Too much pace on it. Again, just punches it away and does it very well.
All right, Canalia knocked off the ball. The referee said play on. Bogey intercepted with his chest. Nice little header from Eski. And Pesha is fouling Romero. All right, because of technical problems, we're not able to show you the replays, as many replays as we like to show you. Just bear with us. 2-0 the Cosmos on top if you're just tuning our way. 4:55 to play in the first half. Romero plays it to Bogey. At halftime, by the way, we have a special piece on the tremendous afternoon of Giorgio Canalia with the 7 goals and the record-setting performance. And our prime producer, director Elliot Terrell, along with our producer Rich Dorfman, put it together, and I'm sure you're going to want to watch that again. It was a tremendous feat. You'll see it at halftime. Stay tuned. Cabanas. Roberto Cabanas now back to Bruce Wilson. Wilson starting at fullback. Now to Romero against Lund. Romero, who scored the first goal. To Cabanas. Gruber beat him to the ball. And Gruber knocked it over the goal line. It should be a corner kick. It is a corner kick for the Cosmos.
Cabanas and Romero really do like to combine together. Obviously, they have an understanding that precedes their years here with the Cosmos, or the year here with the Cosmos, and that nice little back heel almost sent Cabanas running. Gruber, an experienced player, however, did not buy it and pursued Cabanas heavily and really succeeded only in knocking it over. a 2-0 lead, a 3-0 lead would be virtually insurmountable, really, with the Cosmos playing as well defensively. So with only 4 minutes to go in the half, this is the time to pop one in.
For some reason, the clock has stopped, Seamus. And here it comes outside, headed away by Bellinger. Bogey with that big body of his, he shields the ball as well as any player I've ever seen. Franz to Wilson. The clock is running again, 3:48 to play in the half. Broken up by Zakinya. Now to Wolfgang Rausch. Dallas coming on the attack. Here's Zakinya. Referee says play on. Topmolar's taken a lot of dives tonight. He really has. With Durgan. Romero. Oh, good ball. Well, not so good.
Not so good.
Good idea.
It was a good idea. He was going for the right man, but he led him too much, and really Trinkline as a sweeper is ready for that sort of thing. You have to play it a bit closer to the touch line where Cabanas really was this time holding wide.
Topmolar now with Durgan. Durgan knocked it away. Two big guys really battling. Here's Wilson on Zakinya. Time remaining 2:57 and a half.
Good patience there. Excuse me, Jim. Good patience by Wilson. Did not go in with the tackle. Respects Zakinya's ability to beat him that much that he was not about to sell himself out there.
Trinkline. Good play by Eski. Eski a good play, and Pasha may be hurt. Eski's such a good man-to-man marker. All right, here's Bogey. Changes it, goes cross-field to Van der Elst. Bellinger gets on him. Van der Elst to Ricky Davis. And a foul is going to be called against Dallas. Davis very happy.
I can't understand what Eddie Wolf is complaining about there. He practically knocked Ricky Davis over the sideline.
Cosmos fans, all Cosmos playoff matches will be televised on WOR-TV, Channel 9. Look for Cosmos ads in your local papers. Be sure to check your local television listings, so don't miss any of the action during the Cosmos playoffs. All right, free kick for the Cosmos. Van der Elst will take it. Here it comes to the far post. Cabanas there for the header. Bobbled by Stepney. All Cosmos away playoff matches on television. All away on television. Home on radio. And now a foul against Topmolar. Topmolar banged into Durgan, and he gets a yellow card for arguing. Topmolar really took a run into Durgan.
Well, he's welcome to the long list of frustrated center forwards who run into Jeff Durgan over the year, who's, I think a lot of players coming up against him said this kid can't be for real, and he's done a very good job. Topmolar is the kind of player that Jeff does well against, however. As we've said many times, he has some trouble with the little nippy guys, the guys who have a low center of gravity and are quick in their feet, but the big burly guys he enjoys clashing with.
He's a very physical player. Beckenbauer. How's that for an understatement, Seamus? Durgan's physical. Here's Topmolar. Now Zakinya. Romero takes him first and knocks it over the sideline. So Romero has been helping Wilson all night long on that side.
Exactly. And very wisely, because that man is so dangerous.
And now we're going to have a foul against Cosmos this time. With 1:19, another free kick coming up for Dallas.
A lot of the problem there caused by Trinkline, the sweeper coming up. Somebody's got to pick him up as he goes through. They're worried about Rausch, but Trinkline, if he sees the space and is not marked, he can really do a lot of damage coming through.
I think they're also, all right, let's watch the free kick. Oh, what a save. Another save. A hard, vicious shot by Pasha. And Birkenmeyer has made his fourth outstanding save in the first half, Seamus.
Well, again, that ball took a swerve. You can see Birkenmeyer leaning to his right. Then he had to make a last-minute lunge to his left and again block it away.
And Romero wisely just clears the ball. Time ticking away, 48 seconds.
Hubert, Jim, understandably agitated at the lack of success with the wall.
Yes.
That really is not blocking off the angle of the goal the way it's supposed to.
With 35 seconds on the clock, and the Cosmos leading 2-0. Eskandarian heads it away. Zakinya tried to trap it in a foul against the Cosmos with 27 seconds. They've stopped the clock again, Seamus. Did you see the referee signal for
well,
it?
again, I did, yeah.
All right,
Said
Cabanas in to stop the clock.
Cabanas knocked the ball away to try to gain a few seconds, and
then that's a good call.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Cosmos are trying to delay it. All right, Beckenbauer heads it away. Clock running with 20 seconds. Lund. Bogey heads it back. Fans here are a little frustrated. They want a penalty kick. They want anything to get on the board. And so they're going to boo on every call in the box. And now they call a foul with no time remaining. And with no time remaining, the referee says that's the end of the half. And I'll tell you what, one of the Dallas players came and grabbed the referee's arm and got a yellow card for it.
Joe Rausch.
Rausch grabbed the referee's arm and he got a yellow card. So that's the end of the first half here in Dallas. And the score, the Cosmos lead 2-0 over Dallas. Cosmos Soccer is being brought to you in part by Budweiser. For all you do, this Bud's for you. And by Minolta 35mm cameras and lenses. Minolta, the official camera of the Cosmos. And by the Gulf Oil Corporation, it reminds you that when you have to drive, drive with Gulf and drive with experience. We'll be back with a special feature on Giorgio Canalia after these important words.
Jimmy, get the IFB in. Jimmy, just stay on headsets. He wants you on headsets. Okay, just a minute. Jimmy, keep sitting, turn around towards the camera. Jim, 20.
All right, we're at halftime here in Dallas in the semifinals of the National Conference. I'm Jim Carvelis together with Seamus Mallon, and the Cosmos struck twice. Dallas came out, Seamus, very hot. They moved early in the game. They looked like they were really on top of the game. Cosmos kept their composure, and when they got their first two real opportunities to score, they slotted it within 2 minutes of the match. Actually, it was Romero from Canalia at 11-12, and then 2 minutes and 6 seconds later, Francois Vanderels and a lovely give and go from Cabanas knocked it in the net, and the Cosmos led 2-0, and they held on to that lead at the end of the first half, and actually created some other opportunities as well. Vanderels had a chance in front on a great pass from Beckenbauer. Canalia had a great chance from Cabanas. However, give Dallas some credit. They had 4 really good chances, 2 off free kicks, and Hubert Birkenmeyer, as he has been all year long, was sensational, and he was up to it, Seamus.
Well, you know, Jim, I thought initially that Dallas looked a little indecisive. Yes, they were carrying some play, but they weren't quite sure of their tactics. And there was a lot of talk today about how they would play. Would they rush hard? Would they back off? It seems to me they ended up halfway in between. And the Cosmos seemed to me exploited that lack of decisiveness, got 2 quick goals, and then forced Dallas to really adopt a tactic that just simply hasn't worked. As you say, the only time they've looked really dangerous has been in set plays, and that has been very dangerous.
Last Sunday, Seamus and I, as well as some 40,000 people, were fortunate enough to witness a great happening in sports. When a player just has a kind of a day where nothing goes wrong, you like to be a part of it and see it. And it was a record-shattering performance. I don't have to tell you all about it. There was a lot of publicity, well-deserved publicity about it. Giorgio Canalia scoring 7 goals. All right, it's Bogey, and now watch Bogey with a great assist. Now watch Canalia take this with his left foot. underside of the net, and that started the parade, Seamus.
The next one was a penalty kick, a very obvious call, and no hesitation with Canalia. And here's yet another penalty kick, and that really broke their back.
That was 3 goals. Now they head around, cleared away. Watch the Van der Elst assist, 1 of 3. Across the box, cut behind the defenders. Canalia in great position, and it's 4 goals for Giorgio.
Well, that was really, I think that was really a shot by Van der Elst. And again, a lot of players would have had very great trouble, Jim, trying to control a ball like that hit at them, but he tucked it away without any problem.
At this point, the game was really decided. Now all we were wondering about was how many goals could Canalia score. Francois Van der Elst into Giorgio, split the defenders, left-footed shot. Chateau could do nothing with that. And that was 5 Cosmos goals. Watch this, maybe the prettiest of the 7, Seamus.
A lovely ball from Eski, whose crosses have really improved a great deal in the last few games. And look at Canalia diving beautifully and then turning away to protect himself from Chateau as he makes his dive. But great courage by Giorgio. He went low for that one.
Great move by Van der Elst now on the inside. Canalia scored 6 points at this point. Great pass by Francois, very unselfish. Chateau didn't get down quickly enough. And Giorgio had scored his 7th goal. The Cosmos had won 8-1 and advanced here to Dallas. But a great evening. We're back live now in the Texas Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Great night for Giorgio Canalia. 29 goals in 22 playoff games for Canalia. And Giorgio also has scored 155 goals in 154 NASL games. It's difficult for me to imagine why this man has had so many detractors over the years, but be that as it may, it was also heartening for a lot of us who have watched Canalia over these years to hear the fans chanting Giorgio, Giorgio, and I know it meant a lot to him as well.
Sure did. He was just exultant in the dressing room afterwards, as he should be.
So the Cosmos were a big winner last Sunday, but that is history. What's happening now, the Cosmos lead 2-0 at halftime. We'll be back after these messages.
He's right here. Right here. Just a minute, Jim.
We're back on camera?
We're back on camera? Okay.
I'm going to take my jacket
Just
off.
taking his jacket off.
Okay.
We don't need these anymore. We're not coming back on, are we?
No.
We got halftime step. We will not be able to show you the goal because we got to take the billboards off of that.
Okay. Can't show us the goal. But I got halftime stats coming up, Jim.
Okay.
30 seconds back to us.
30 seconds, Jim.
Did it go okay, I wonder?
Beer is this.
Hey, is there any chance we get a Coke or something in there? Thanks, babe. Thank you much. Pardon? Yeah, I love that. Yeah. 2. All right, we're back at the Texas Stadium. Jim Carvelis and Seamus Mallon. It is halftime. And the Cosmos in game 1 of the National Conference semifinal series lead the Dallas Tornado 2-0 on goals by Romero and Francois Van der Elst. And that's where we are at halftime. Seamus, when the Cosmos came here 2 weeks ago, they were able to do something they've never done in their career. And that's win a soccer game in Texas. And but I shouldn't say in Texas because they'd won in Houston, but win a game in Dallas. And they won that in convincing fashion 4-1. There were some in the Cosmos family and some of their fans that thought, well, maybe that wasn't such a good thing, that they might come in here a bit overconfident, that Dallas might be inspired to really come back and stick it to them. In any event, the Cosmos have come out here in the first half. They've controlled the game for the most part, but I must give a lot of credit, Seamus, to Birkenmeyer, because at least 2 of those 4 great saves, they could have scored goals.
Absolutely. He's come up again with some wonderful saves, and here you see the statistics up there. The shots are 12-10 in favor of Dallas, and that doesn't surprise me because they've taken some long-range shots. 7 saves by Hubert. I think that's as many as he's had in many a game, never mind a half. 4 by Stepney. Corner kicks 1 for the Cosmos, 2 by Dallas. Fouls 9 for the Cosmos, 11. Dallas pretty even there, and offsides 3 by the Cosmos and none from Dallas. Well, you talked about that last game here in Dallas, Jim, and many of us feel, I think, that was a very key game here in Dallas in the regular season. I would say there are two important victories this team had this season, in my view. One was the victory in Vancouver, which finally got that bugaboo out of the system. And the other, in my view, was this game here in Dallas a couple of weeks ago. Why? Because it put Seattle under pressure in their race, and was a very convincing away win. Now you see again a rundown on the scoring. First goal by Romero with a lovely give and go from Giorgio Canalia, and then Van der Elst also with a perfect give and go from Roberto Cabanas, and a solid 2-0 lead. Now these are not exactly shoddy stats, are they? Here's a guy who's got a lead of 14 points on his nearest competitor in the scoring this season in the playoffs. 9 goals for Giorgio, 2 assists for 20. You see Fabiani trailing a distant second, tied with Sanchez of San Diego and Zakinia here of Dallas. You mentioned also, I think, Jim, 29 goals in 22 playoff games. I think the nearest person to that has 7 goals. I think that's Alan Willie. And that, again, is just
5 of those in one game.
Yeah, that's, again, just a stunning statistic. You know,
Seamus, I was just going to break in here a second. I know there are a lot of fans back in the New York and New Jersey area and around the country that are really concerned about tonight's game, but 3 I know for sure, and that's Wim Reisbergen and Angelo Di Bernardo and Johan Neeskens, who are back home. Cosmos Soccer is being brought to you in part by the F&M Schaefer Brewing Company. When Schaefer and good times get together, that's Schaefer City. And by Minolta 35mm cameras and lenses. Minolta, the official camera of the Cosmos. And by the Gulf Oil Corporation, to remind you that when you have to drive, drive with Gulf and drive with experience. We'll be back with the second half kickoff after these commercial messages. My opinion has been the outstanding player of the game so far. He's kept the Cosmos in the game by keeping Dallas out of the net. And he's made at least 4 outstanding saves. What a year for Hubert Birkenmeier.
Well, I think Hubert is one of the top goalkeepers in the league. I think I've seen maybe only one other goalkeeper all year long who comes close to him, really, and I don't mean Jack Brandt. I'm talking about Van Beveren at Fort Lauderdale, who I think was an outstanding keeper. But Birkenmeier has been sensational, as has this man. It's just about shattered every record. They almost ran out of mimeograph paper after the game last Sunday, trying to account for all the records he had broken in that one game, and that the team had broken too as a result.
And another thing about Giorgio is we talked to him in the hotel yesterday about his 7 goals, and he was really happy about that. But all he talked about was beating Dallas, and he didn't talk about scoring more goals against Dallas. He talked about winning here. And I think Canalia's great all-around team play is one of the big keys for this club. Eskandarian getting last-minute instructions from Enes Weisweiler. Weisweiler, who's done such a magnificent job with this club. He has really shored up his midfield tonight. He's given Eskandarian some last-minute instructions on Pesha, who's a very dangerous striker, and the second half is underway. Enes Weisweiler and Arnie Trachtenberg, who is now the man out here, the trainer out here with Joe back home, taking care of Di Bernardo. All right, the game is underway now, the second half. Eskandarian.
I believe that's Oscar Gomez has come in, number 10.
Yes, Gomez is in the game. And it looks like Eskandarian has him. Who did he come in for, Seamus? We'll have to check that.
Well, let's see if he's in fact come in for, but now he's come in for Pesha. No, Pesha is still out there.
Durgan did well to get it away, and he was fouled. Now, Pesha went down very hard late in the half, Seamus, as he and Eski went for a ball. And I'm wondering whether Niego may have injured himself. We'll look around. No, he's still in the game.
There. No, Topmiller is the man who's out.
Rausch coming through, and he tried to play the ball right. I think he made a mistake there. Cosmos broke it up. Dallas now trying to apply pressure early on to get on the board. Cabanas, played by Gruber, did well to get rid of it. Romero, a nice quick pass to Bogey. When you have a team marking you as closely as Dallas, you've got to get rid of the ball. You've got to play one-touch soccer around the middle of the field, Seamus. You can't play with the ball.
There's a lot of speculation, too, among the writers and some of the players that maybe Carlos Alberto would come into this game as a kind of a double sweeper if the Cosmos had a good lead and wanted to lock things up and withdraw one forward, maybe take out Cabanas and put Carlos in as an additional center back. But I think Weisweiler here wisely going with the team that's doing well.
All right, Bogey, pass to Romero. Fleming Lund got the ball. Lund under pressure, and Romero caused him to kick the ball over the sideline.
Bad decision by Lund. Again, even had that ball stayed in, he was playing it right to Gruber, who was clearly marked by Cabanas, so it would have done a lot better to go back to his goalkeeper.
Bogey with the ball now at the 35-yard line. To Giorgio, nice little pass to Romero. See Giorgio coming out of the box now to open things up for other players. Now to Bogey. Now the long cross, Romero, and Stepney was there. Almost. You know, another thing about Bogey, he is not afraid to make a low percentage pass that could create a goal. I mean, a lot of times you don't want to pass the ball through players because if it's knocked off, people say that's a bad pass. But Bogey has no qualms about making that pass because if it gets through, it's a goal. Some players will make the safe pass.
Sure.
Bogey.
I believe I mispronounced one of that new player's name. Obviously, it's not Oscar Gomez. It's Omar Gomez, who was had to sit out the last game here when the Cosmos played because of a red card suspension. But he's in now, and he's been picked up by Eskandarian, and I believe Pesha is being marked by Durgan.
All right, little give and go in the box, goes over Petchu's head, and now back to the goalkeeper from Bellinger and a long throw. So Durgan now will be tested against a quicker kind of striker than Topmuller. It was a good move by Al Miller, I think, because Topmuller, as you indicated, just wasn't having any success. It was Eskandarian, and Eski lets Garcia know he's in the game.
He's a tenacious tackler, Eski. He really gets in there and lets a player know right away that he's going to have to work very, very hard and be strong to get by him, and take a special brand to get by him.
Again, I made the same mistake. Gomez, not Garcia, Gomez. So a little chip in the box. Bogey back in a defensive position, Seamus, knocked it away in the box. So Bogey looks like he's retreated into a defensive position.
Well, he went well with Rausch. Rausch coming through for the midfield on the right side, and Bogey was right between him and the goal, which is exactly where it should be.
Zaquina intercepted the Romero pass. Now to Fleming Lund. Dallas with the ball. Gomez got rid of it to Rausch. Now to Pesha against Durgan. Interesting to see how Jeff handles him. Gomez swung around. Still on the ball. Shot a goal! Pesha. And Gomez created that. And Pesha didn't miss that time.
Again, one of the problems here, I think, is allowing the Dallas team too much possession. Much too much possession. There's a nice piece of work there by Gomez. He beats two players and leaves it for Pesha. No chance for Birkenmeyer. And Dallas is really back in this game because they've been allowed to have the ball and hold it and work it in. And when you have a 2-0 lead, you want to hold the ball yourself and not let them get back in it.
Dallas intercepts now. And time remaining 40-11 and a half. And Dallas, as Seamus said, right back in the game. There's a shot that went wide. And Dallas really coming like a steamroller now. And it's amazing, Seamus, how when you get that first goal in a game, how it really lifts your team. The Cosmos are going to have to hang on here and have an answer for Dallas.
Well, they just cannot glide through this half. They really have to work a lot harder. They came out not working very hard and have been penalized for that.
And Al Miller looks like a genius, putting Gomez in. Here's Bruce Wilson breaking free for a moment. Bruce now lost the ball. Trink line. Dallas coming with Zaquina. Zaquina's cross. Pesha, good play by Durgan. Pesha wanted a foul, so did the fans. Good play by Jeff.
No foul there. Pesha, in fact, stepped in front of Durgan as he tried to get to the ball, and when there was contact, he went down, but the referee was not fooled by it.
Rausch. Beckenbauer knocked his cross down. It'll be a corner kick for Dallas, and the Cosmos are hanging on now, Seamus. 39 minutes to play the match, leading 2-1.
Well, they've really got to start tightening up in midfield again. Rausch is getting an awful lot of space. He's running through on his own virtually, and Franz Beckenbauer to come over there to clip that ball out. So the defensive responsibilities are breaking down a bit, and they have to pull together.
All right, here comes the corner kick now. High to the far post. Headed in front, knocked away. Davis tries to backheel it, didn't get it out. Deflected in the goal and knocked over the goal line by, I believe that was Trinkline in there. From Dallas, the Cosmos on top, 2-0. You're watching Cosmos Soccer. All right, still 2-1. The Cosmos on the attack. Bogey tried to get the ball to Vander Elst. Vander Elst was offside. Vander Elst and Giorgio, one of the two were offside in the play, and the linesman made the call.
A good attack by the Cosmos, though, because Beckenbauer came up into it and made the extra player, and he's got to do a bit more of that as they move forward because other players are being marked quite tightly.
All right, it's Dallas moving on the attack. They've been on the attack the entire second half. Cosmos led 2-0 at the half, but then the Pescia goal puts Dallas right back in the game. Here comes Wolfgang Rausch. Shot went wide. And Rausch now moving up more and more as he presses on the attack.
A good defense, though, by Franz, who came over very quickly and cut off the line between Rausch and the goal, forcing Rausch to go to the right, where, of course, there's a low percentage shot, which Birkenmeier had covered anyhow.
All right, here's Romero. Knocked away by Romero again. Bellinger. Boy, Dallas really has the adrenaline going now, Seamus, and the Cosmos are going to have to just shut him down now because they've got the momentum. Beckenbauer, Cabanas, knocked away from him. Zakinya, the dangerous Zakinya to Wolfgang Rausch. Dallas looks like a different club now. Bogey trying to close Rausch down. He's making a lot of dangerous runs. Cosmos steal it. Cabanas knocked it away. Long ball, a good ball to Vander Elst if he can get to it. He can. Vander Elst now with Lund on the right side. Bellinger was caught upfield. Now the long cross to Giorgio. Knocked away from him by Petcher. And now here's Zakinya to Rausch. Bogey knocked it away momentarily. Deflected by Ricky Davis over the near sideline. It'll be a Dallas throw. 35-49 to play in the match. A good game. The Cosmos lead Dallas 2-1. The all-important first game in a playoff series. And this crowd now is back in the game, Seamus.
Well, everything's going well for Dallas now. Not only are they hustling a lot more, there's much more fight in their game, but when that happens very often, they get the roll of the ball, and they are certainly getting the roll of the ball right now.
And Wolfgang Rausch finds some room. Ricky Davis tries to shut him down. He does. Romero deflects it away. And Bogey a loose ball, a nice pass. Back to Bogey. Bogey, 80 Wolf, try to knock him off the ball. They go to Cabanas, who has to hand fight his way around Gruber, and a long lead to Romero. He's offside. He's offside.
Good run by Romero, though, because some space was created on that side by two players coming up to try to shut down Cabanas and Bogey. And rather than hold wide over here where it was hard to get the ball to him, intelligently Romero ran to that side.
All right, Bellinger now playing it back to Petcher. Steve Petcher. Cabanas went for the steal. Lund crosses, knocked down by Franz. Hustling for the ball is Cabanas. Lund on him. Cabanas clears it over the sideline. Eskandarian knocked it over the sideline. It'll be a foul on Eski, not a throw-in. A foul on Eski. Eski playing that man, number 10, Gomez, who came into the second half, and he created that first goal by getting inside the box and laying it off to Pescia. Now the free kick. 34 minutes. Knocked out. All right, Dallas with it. Gruber. Eski clears it nicely. Romero. Bruce Wilson. Nice pass to Giorgio. Canalia. Long lead for Van der Elst and a saving play by Bellinger. Bellinger doesn't knock that down. Van der Elst is in on goal.
Good recovery by Bellinger because he looked quickly behind him and saw that the swift Van der Elst was making his run. Then he cut off the angle as fast as he could. And here's another good steal now by Bogey. Here's a chance.
Bogey now. He plays it to Van der Elst. Cosmos attacking. Van der Elst with Bellinger on the right. Takes him on. Play it to Romero outside the box. Romero, Van der Elst. Oh, almost. Van der Elst tried to hit it on the volley. It was a tough pass. From Texas Stadium. The Cosmos 2, Dallas 1. You're watching Cosmos Soccer. Yeah. Yeah. It's like Tulsa, huh? Nervous time. All right, we're back in Dallas. Jim Carvelis and Seamus Mallon still 2-1 the Cosmos. Time remaining 31:48 in the match. Nothing easy, Seamus, especially in the playoffs. Cosmos moving to midfield with Eskandarian. Plays it to Romero. Romero's got a little bit of room, Seamus. Romero now picked up by the sweeper Trinkline. Trinkline made a good tackle. And now it's Dallas and a good pass. And it's Rausch. Beckenbauer trying to close them off. They play it wide to Zakinya. Now they've got 3 men in the box. Zakinya goes to Lund, who's offside. Lund was offside. Lund did not time that run very well at all.
You know, he made the run very obvious because he didn't make any kind of change of pace. Look at Hennis Weisweiler on his feet. Whoa! He's not very happy. As well he shouldn't be because the level of the game for the Cosmos has dropped off considerably.
Here's Romero making a strong run now. Plays it wide, intending it. He thought Cabanas would cut in. He did not. Weisweiler is not like most European soccer coaches we have seen on those television games, Seamus, where they sit on the bench with their arms folded. He's more like an American basketball coach or baseball manager. He really is in the game. He's yelling and shouting all the time, either encouragement or advice or sometimes criticism. And he's not happy with what's happening here because Dallas is right back in this game. Wide to Fleming Lund. The cross again knocked down. The Cosmos are doing a good job, Seamus, in knocking the crosses down from that right wing. That's where all the trouble comes from in this Dallas club, and it's usually this man, Zakinya.
Well, they're streaming through midfield, too. The midfield defense really has broken down a great deal in the second half, and it was so effective in the first half. But Dallas, give them credit. They've come out firing.
Oh, yeah. They're a good club. We told you that. They wouldn't be here if they weren't, Seamus. They shut out Minnesota in 2 games, and Minnesota was a hot club late in the season. There's a far post pass. Good job by Durgan to get it away. Now Pescia. Diego Pescia. There's a cross. Birkenmeyer, good job in front. Hubert, a great job.
Nice piece of work, too, though, by Pescia as he gave himself a little room by pulling the ball to the right and then quickly went back to the left and put a nice swerving crossover, but Hubert came out and reached it very well.
Ricky Davis traps it forward. Now on the attack. Van der Elst cutting toward the middle of the field. He gets the ball. Canalia now outside. Giorgio plays it to Davis. Now to Romero. We're under 30 minutes in the match now. 29:09 to play in the game. A little chip for Romero. He's in the box, and a good play. Good play by A.D. Wolf, I believe that was, Seamus. Wolf came in and knocked it away. Romero was coming in on goal. Looked like the first goal all over again.
He did very well because he was to the right of Romero and still managed to take the ball away from him.
Nice give and go. They play it to Gomez wide. Gomez plays it outside the box. And a little chip in the box. They thought that Pescia might be going forward. He was not. And a good ground level shot of Jeff Durgan, who makes a good pass to Romero. Romero busting up the middle. Plays it to Giorgio. Petcher all over Giorgio. Giorgio was hurt in that play. I think Petcher clipped him in the back of the heel. And Petcher broke it up. Petcher plays a lot like Durgan. Very physical. Van der Els traps it down. Francois cuts for the middle. Now plays it to Romero. Romero wheeling around. Plays it wide for Rick Davis. Davis right edge of the box. Davis still on the ball. Bellinger playing him. Ricky now crosses in front. There's a shot that was deflected by Romero. Davis a good dime that time, Seamus, getting in position, holding on, made a good pass in the box. Cosmos trying to weather this storm, this second half Dallas tornado, if you will.
But when they break out, when the Cosmos break out quickly from the back, they're finding some room in the middle of the field, just showing how much of a commitment really to offense Dallas is making, because they're catching, leaving a lot of players up after they've lost the ball. So they've got to capitalize on that.
Seamus acknowledging Joe Manfredi and Safe Auto Sales, the official dealership of the Cosmos, for their continued support. A lot of Cosmos fans over there at Safe Toyota. Zakinia couldn't run it down. It's a Cosmos throw in deep in their own zone. All right, on the attack. Broken up by Durgan. And the Cosmos coming on the attack now. This is Beckenbauer. Franz over the midfield line. Time remaining 26:41 in the match, and a lot of tension here in Dallas. Beckenbauer back heel to Bogey. In the box for Franz. Beckenbauer just missed. Good idea in the box, as Franz was in the box for the first time tonight. And now A.D. Wolf with the ball. Bellinger, the fullback. National team player. Tony. And now it comes back. Eskandarian got Mack to make the play. Nice play by Eski. And the ball did not go over the goal line. Good play by Eski, and that was a saving play, Seamus.
Eski's made some good plays in the last couple of minutes. He committed himself to a good challenge in the middle of the field when Franz Beckenbauer was up in the penalty area. An important challenge because he won it and gave Franz a chance to get back, and there another good play just now.
All right, Durgan plays it wide now for Francois Van der Els. Van der Els to the 35-yard line. Davis on the right. He's been there a lot. Ricky now against Bellinger. Bellinger goes back to Bogey outside. Bogey rolls it through to Romero. Almost.
Good positional play by Romero, who really screened his own man off the play beautifully, got inside him, and the ball was just flicked away off his foot.
All right, Durgan now watching Gomez. And they've got Eskandarian back on Pescia, Seamus. Pescia had a wonderful opportunity as that ball got by a Cosmos defender, and Pescia had a great chance to tie this game, Seamus.
I think he's a little surprised by that opportunity. I think it was flicked off. Somebody did not come to him clean, and he had the only option was the half volley on the turn, which is a very, very difficult shot to put away. And he skied it over the top, which is in fact what happens to most shots like that. They're very hard to bring down.
All right, the clock reads 24:42 to play in the match. The Cosmos leading 2-1 here in Dallas. Lund tackled it away.
That's one of the problems you don't want to have, giving the ball up in the middle of the field when it's an easy possession situation.
Pressure put on Gomez that time, and he gave it up. Franz playing it sweeper. Giorgio, little flick on, is intercepted. Trick line around Canalia. Good move. Trink line runs into Bogey, but holds onto it. Back to Trink line, the sweeper on the right wing now. Eske goes to pick him up. Trink line in the box. Durgan, I tell you, boy, and the shot went wide. I tell you, Dallas now with Pescia and Gomez and Zequinha up front really pose a threat because they are very quick players.
Well, Gomez was surprising to me that he didn't start. I've always felt that he was a threat of a player. He's come into some of these playoff games, in fact, as a substitute, and has looked strong there. And a number of people here in Dallas feel that really he's a more dangerous player than Topmuller. Topmuller just simply has not lived up to his billing.
Well, I'll tell you what, Dallas has been a dangerous club with him in the game. He created their only goal. Romero with Lund. Julio Cesar Romero. Cabanas stripped of the ball. Zequinha gets rid of it. Here comes Dallas attacking again. Durgan's on Pescia. Give and go Beckenbauer. Good play by Franz. Bogey gets rid of it nicely to Van der Elst. Francois cutting for the middle of the field now. Plays it to Bogey. Bogey to the 35. Looking. Play it to Canalia, left edge of the box with Petcher. And knocked away. Bogey a chance, and it went wide. With the goalkeeper coming out to pick up on Canalia, the ball deflected, and Bogey had a chance.
They still are not stringing together really dangerous passes. The Cosmos are getting some occasional half chances, but they're really not playing as authoritatively as they were in the first half. Dallas is not letting him for one
Although,
thing,
Seamus, I think they've weathered a little bit of the storm for a while
yeah,
there. Dallas
right.
had the ball every time down and looked like scoring. Say at least the Cosmos have shaken off the cobwebs there. Long lead, a good ball for Lund. Dallas playing good soccer. Dallas really playing good soccer. And now Romero knocked it over the far sideline. Next playoff game against these Dallas Tornado next Sunday night, 7:30, Giant Stadium. All right, Durgan on Gomez. Play it out to Pescia. So the Cosmos have switched. And Durgan, a good job on Gomez.
Oh.
Cosmos originally had Durgan on Pescia. And I believe after he scored, Seamus, they turned it around again and put Eskandarian on him and then put Durgan on Gomez. All right, the corner kick. Go! Trink line. And this game is tied.
I think it's Gruber, actually. I think it was number 3 who came in from the back there. Trinkline was there, but I think the ball was played across him. I think maybe Gruber was the one who came in from the back.
It might have been Gruber. Trinkline and Gruber were there. And Dallas has tied the game.
A very well-placed header, indeed, but again, a player wide open in the penalty area. That's another set play situation where Dallas has looked very dangerous all night, these set plays. And here's the corner. Look, he's wide open. Comes in. Nobody on him.
That was Gruber.
It was Gruber, yep.
Unmarked on the corner. And now it's a brand new game. It's 2-2, Seamus. And the Cosmos with their work cut out for him. A pass for Ricky Davis. In the box, he traps it. Now he passes badly. As Canalia was in front and Giorgio mad that he didn't get the ball. Now it's Dallas coming again. They tied the game and Rausch running right by Bogey and the shot went wide. And Dallas has tied this game at 2 on a header by Peter Gruber, their fullback, off a corner kick. Dallas scored 2 in the second half. The Cosmos had 2 in the first.
I think Sanino is going to come into the game now. I've seen they were waving his number before the goal was scored and number 20, which would indicate that Van der Elst is going to come out and Sanino is going to come in. It's a little bit of a surprise to me. Van der Elst hasn't had a great second half. Maybe he's got a bit of a knock. I see somebody treating him down there, and maybe he has to be taken out.
All right, Van der Elst on the bench now, and Arnie Trachtenberg talking to him, and I would assume that that would be an injury of sorts. Sanino punched away by Bellinger. 19:58 to play in the match. Bruce Wilson on the left wing. Romero. And out of Bogey and out of Franz. Here's Franz blasting up the middle. Tries to make a pass that was deflected away by Trinkline. And out of Franz. And out of Bogey. And out of Romero and out of Cabanas. A shot and it went wide. So the Cosmos looking a little urgent now, Seamus, with this game tied.
Well, they had this, I won't say they had this game locked up, but they certainly had a good grip on this game in the first half. Dallas came out a much more inspired team in the second half, much more sure of their play, and really went at the Cosmos and succeeded because they got the early goal, which gave them the confidence. Had the Cosmos weathered the storm then, I doubt that we'd have a tie game at this point.
All right, to Zucchini wide. Beckenbauer wheels around. Play it for Bruce Wilson. Wilson plays it to Cabanas, who's marked. Did well to keep the ball and get it to Esky. 18:43 in the game. Cosmos 2-2 tie in a world war against Dallas. Romero out to Ricky Davis. Playoff soccer. It's tough. Romero lobbing it to Sanino. Sanino heads it in front. Gets it in front of the goal, and it's knocked away. What a great attempt, though, by Sanino, who really created an opportunity there. Davis intercepts, and a foul is going to be called against Pescia. Pescia fouled Ricky, and Sanino almost created a goal that time.
He sure did. He was looking for Giorgio to put across. Actually, if he'd taken a quick look to his right, he would have seen that that Stepney had committed himself out of the goal. He might have been able to flick it over him into an empty net.
17:55 to play in the match. It's a 2-2 game. And now it's Ricky Davis with a free kick. Curls it in front, and Bogey, who was unmarked, headed it over the top. Bogey was there. That was a good cross by Ricky Davis. So anyone's game now. And the clock ticks away with 17:33 to play in the match, 2-2. Durgan intercepts. But now Dallas with the ball again. Diego Pescia to Lund. Fleming Lund. Now Bogey on Rausch, but A.J. Wolf came off of the ball. Wolf's pass for Lund was played back to Gruber, the goal scorer who tied the game.
The pressure by Bogey, though, paying off there now because he made them stop and go back. And that's what he should do more of.
Trinkline, who's moved up a lot on the attack, Seamus, in the second half. Davis knocked it away, but Trinkline got it back again. Pescia to Trinkline, and it's Dallas back to Rausch. In the box. Referee says play on. Referee says play on. And out of Romero, and the Cosmos counterattack. Sanino breaking up the middle of the field. Sanino racing for the ball.
Oh dear, unfortunately Sanino again making an early rush in. If he had just stayed wide a little bit longer there, he might have had a great chance to go in late, but he went in too early.
16:19 to play in the match. A 2-2 game. Rausch, a long ball. Wilson knocked it away from Gruber, who was overlapping.
Dallas playing a nice team game now, because when one player exhausts himself making these long overlap runs and somebody else makes the run in his place and they switch nicely for each other, they got the inspiration on their side right now.
All right, Zucchini with Wilson. Bruce has done a pretty good job with Zucchini. Now Gruber. And now Wolfgang Rausch. And a long cross. Pescia trying to head it over Escondero, and Esky was in good position. Pescia may be shaken up a bit. Pescia may be shaken up. Cosmos playoff tickets are now on sale. Dates for prospective home matches are the conference semifinal this Sunday against Dallas at September the 7th at 7:30. Then if the Cosmos advance past this series, they would play their conference final game on Saturday, September the 13th. But we won't talk about that yet. The Cosmos are worried about Dallas right here in a tie game is 15:34. Now tickets are available at the Cosmos ticket office. As Hubert Birkenmeier, a lot of concentration on that face. He better stay alert. Cosmos ticket office, 75 Rockefeller Plaza. Open from 8:30 to 5:30 Monday through Saturday. Giant Stadium at Gate B, 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. All ticket outlets also in New Jersey and New York. All right, pass to Bogey. Coming outside the box. Romero, shot! Wide. Romero with a great opportunity that time.
Oh, tremendous opportunity. Giorgio made a lovely run across the box, took a defender with him. Romero saw the space, ran into it. Bogey saw him, played it to his feet. But Romero actually had time, I think, to settle that ball and really pick a spot, but he rushed it and hit it badly by this post.
Knocked away by Bogey, a tie game, 14-51. Well, Mark Brickley tells me that Francois Van der Els pulled a hamstring.
Oh, no, not another
Tough break for the Cosmos. He's been playing so well. Scored a goal here tonight. We don't know how severe it is. All right, Trink line, the sweeper. Get it to 80 Wolf. He's got a little bit of room now. Beckenbauer switches to pick up 80. The shot. And a great save again by Birkenmeyer. That shot was ticketed to the right corner of the net, Seamus.
What a shot. That looked like he was going to catch that upper corner, and Hubert making no mistake, again, not content to touch that one over the top, but wants to grab a hold of that ball and get it back into play.
All right, here's Sanino now. Gets it back from Bogey. Sanino with that great speed. And now he's held. He's held by Bellinger from behind. 13:57 to play in the match. It's 2-2. The Cosmos scored 2 goals in the first half. Romero and Van der Els, they led 2-0 at the half. Dallas came back with 2 in the second half. Pescia and Gruber. Gomez, who's the second half player for Dallas, has done a great job. Trying to lead it through to Lund. Lund was offside anyway, Seamus.
Yeah, the referee, though, says play on because the Cosmos have possession. And now here's Sanino on the ball. He's seen a lot of the ball already. He wants to put a lot of pressure on Bellinger, but Bellinger's made some good tackles on him.
It's a bad pass by Sanino, and it puts the Cosmos under pressure. Eskandarian with Pescia all over him. Nice play by Eski to get it away under pressure. Gruber bangs Cabanas, and they call the foul that time.
Cabanas really getting hit from behind quite a bit. Not very hard, but nonetheless getting a lot of attention over there. And quite a few balls have been played to him in that position, and he's handled them very well. He's kept control well, and on occasions he's drawn the necessary foul to get him out of trouble.
All right, Beckenbauer with the ball. Jim Carvelis and Seamus Mallon. 12:43 to play in the game in regulation. Franz. Get it to Rick Davis. Davis to Sanino, who had to get rid of it right away because Bellinger was on him. Durgan under pressure, shielding the ball and then loses it. 80 Wolf plays it to Bellinger, gets by Sanino. Now to Gomez against Eski. Eski made the play again. Here's Lund, though. Rausch. Zekinia. The cross. Birkenmeyer saw it all the way. 11:59 to play in regulation. It's a 2-2 game. Anyone's game now. Romero to Franz Beckenbauer, and the Cosmos move to the midfield line. Franz to Giorgio. Double team that time by Trinkline and Petcher, and he loses the ball. Lund to the dangerous Zekinia against Bruce Wilson. Now Wilson's got 2 guys on his side, so he takes Lund, and Bogey gets Zekinia. Pescia and Davis made a good defensive play to knock it away from Pescia. 80 Wolf. Davis tries to stop him. Not a Lund. And a loose ball. It's Eskandarian's. Eski to Cabanas. Nice pass. Cabanas opens up Ricky Davis on the right. Ricky with room to the 35-yard line. He has Sanino on the right. Sanino cutting for the middle. And again, Bellinger's made the play on him. Bellinger's made the play on Sanino.
Sanino again telegraphing that cut, made it much too obvious.
That long lead in the box, trying to catch the Cosmos defense sleeping, and Birkenmeyer saw it. Time remaining now, 10:45. Oh, how big this next goal will look for either club. Ricky Davis. 35-yard line, played to Bogey. Bogey to Romero. Romero, Giorgio cut to the outside. Romero passed it inside of him. Romero did not read the Canalia run. Now Romero trying to put some pressure on that time. Canalia made a run to the outside, Seamus, and Romero read it the other way. Here comes Dallas. They leave it for Pesha. Now to Gomez. Blocked out. And a quick release to Sanino. There's Bellinger on him right away.
Oh.
And Bellinger knocked it away again.
Again, Sanino taking him on unnecessarily.
Davis knocked it away. Good play by Ricky, and now Sanino doesn't have anyone on him. Bellinger's downfield again. And now here comes Romero. And here comes Sanino. In the box, shot, save! Oh! He just stuck his hand up and made a great save, Seamus.
The ball was played right into his hand. I think otherwise it was going in the goal. It looked like a great save now, but it was pretty accidental, really. And Giorgio unhappy because he had taken a wide position with nobody on him by the far side.
All right, now to Romero. The Cosmos came close that time. Here comes Romero. Outside the box. Here's his cross to the far post. Too far. Too far. And Petcher allows it to go over the goal line for the goal kick. So the Cosmos had a golden opportunity that time. As again, Bellinger had been caught upfield after he'd intercepted the ball, and Sanino had a terrific chance.
I really did. Now there's another substitution. I see that Pesha is coming out, and I think, and so is Trinkline. So that's a surprise. And I think all coming in for them is, it looks like Santana, but yes, it's number 11, Theodoro Santana, and he's in. Tried to see who the next defensive player is.
All right, here's A.D. Wolf for the ball now. 8:53 to play in regulation. Santana knocked away by Bogey. And out of Sanino. Sanino racing with Bellinger. Here comes the racehorse to Giorgio. He tried to flip it over to Sanino, but it was broken up by the defense.
Giorgio working up there all by himself that time. It's had a couple players on. We tried to flick it off. It didn't come off. But the Cosmos not surging forward in support as much because there's just so many breaks, and as soon as the ball is clear, they're back on defense. They don't want to get caught out of position.
In a 2-2 game now. Dallas moving on the attack. And that time...
Yeah. Beckenbauer.
That time, actually, Gruber ran into Beckenbauer.
Yeah, but Franz really stood in his way. Franz made a step right into his
yeah, they're going to call an indirect free kick, you know, because of obstruction, but actually Gruber just ran into Franz.
Yeah, but after he'd pushed the ball forward, Franz stepped into his path, so that clearly is obstruction, yeah.
Indirect kick. This is dangerous in the box with 7:41 and the clock running. All right, let's see what Dallas does. Cosmos are going to have to be alert here. There's the wall. Cabrician telling him to get back 10 yards. And blocked by Cabanas, and it went over the sideline. It'll be a throw-in. It'll be a throw-in for Dallas. And the clock reached 7:17. There's Zakinia. Now they're going to call a foul, pushing on Pesha.
Pesha did not leave the game as we had thought. He just went over to get a drink of water. And the only player to leave the game has a sweeper, Trinkline.
All right, Romero with the ball. Back to Bogey, now to Franz. Franz almost knocked down, stays on the ball. And that'll rush the pass. .6:35 to play in regulation. And there's Lund open on the right wing. Durgan comes off to cut him off. And the cross is off Durgan. It'll be a corner kick. And the last time Dallas had a corner, they scored a goal on Gruber. With Gruber, Zakinia will cross it. Cosmos getting their defensive assignments now. Gruber's coming up in the box again. Here's the cross. Knocked out by Eskandarian this time. A.D. Wolf keeps it alive to Lund. Wilson tackles it away nicely and knocks it over the sideline. Dallas throw in. 6 minutes to play in regulation.
much more tense game at this point than you would ever have thought at the half, when Dallas looked like a really defeated team as they went off the field, but they really came out and played and took it to the
early
Cosmos.
goal, Seamus, in the second half really got them back in the game. Had they gone, say, 20 minutes without scoring, they would have been a bit frustrated, but they did score.
Yeah, that's right. No, I think you're quite right. The Cosmos in the past have been able to absorb a lot of pressure without giving up goals. Remember that amazing second half against Seattle, for instance, but this time it didn't work.
All right, Bogey fouled. Foul by Gruber. And the Cosmos will have a free kick 40 yards from the Dallas goal. They have Sanino on the right wing, Cabanas on the left, Romero and Canalia up front. Let's see where they go with the ball. They go to Romero, to Cabanas. Roberto. Romero kept it alive to Bogey. Bogey's pass looked like it was handled, but it wasn't. It was just knocked off Gomez. It'll be a Cosmos throw-in with 4:58.
Dallas, understandably, just cluttering up the penalty area, and it's pretty hard to find any space at all in there.
Bogey, high ball in front. Bellinger trying to trap it down. Canalia trying to put him under pressure, and Bellinger did well to clear it. Not a Eskandarian. Not a Ricky Davis. Davis, a good move right around 80 Wolf. Ricky Davis, here's his cross, headed away. Ricky looked like he had a lot more room to move that time, Seamus.
Well, Wolf made a good recovery and was closing him in, but I thought Ricky might push the ball across his path and go into the penalty area and at least get a foul, but he opted to
Long
cross.
throw, and it's headed out by Petcher. Not cleared very well by 80 Wolf. And now to Cabanas, whose header is on goal, but easy for Stepney with 4 minutes to play in the match. Late in the second half, it's Fort Lauderdale nothing, Edmonton nothing. All right, here comes Dallas. And it's going to be goal kick. And the danger is Gomez. Lucky for the Cosmos, he was at a severe angle.
That's right. The Cosmos, I think, felt he was way offside then, but if he was, it was by inches, and the linesman didn't give it.
Bronze to Bogey to Giorgio, and Petcher reached a foot in. Dallas has done a good job defensively, Seamus.
And the ball's just not rolling for the Cosmos, too. The 1-2 passes that they were making successfully in the first half are not coming off now.
Here's Rick Davis. Sanino. Bellinger all over him. Turns him around. Sanino to Franz. And out to Bruce Wilson. Wilson. Bogey. Oh, nice pass by Bogey for Bruce. Just off the mark. What a trap by Beckenbauer. What a play by Franz. Ricky Davis hustling. 2:45 to play in the game. Davis up the middle. Cabanas. Back to Ricky. Davis. Giorgio. Shot. Goal! Goal! What a goal!
There's that man again, number 9. Unbelievable. A lovely piece of work, though, in possession by the Cosmos. Ricky Davis, in particular, fought like a tiger in the middle of the field
Davis
to hold
really
that
did
ball.
make that play, but what a goal as Canalia cutting to his left, wheeled and fired. Goal number 10. Watch it again, Seamus. Watch Davis's pass.
A lovely pass from Davis and a terrific finishing shot. A nice little touch in there by Cabanas, too, who held the ball under great pressure to set up the ball to Ricky Davis. And another outstanding goal is by Giorgio.
In the box to Birkenmeier, and now we look at the clock, and it's 2:13 to play in the match. And Dallas will be pushing everything forward. And Hubert just bangs it out. Long upfield. Lund heads it away. But the Cosmos have it. And it's Cabanas coming. Cabanas, left edge of the box, fires it, a good save. So the Cosmos, knowing that a good defense is a good offense. And now with a minute 51, watch the dangerous Zakinia. 3-2 the Cosmos. What a game it's been. Wolfgang Rausch. A little give and go. In the box, knocked away. The referee said play on. Gabrichian says play on. Fans have been yelling for a penalty here all night long. Gabrichian has let him play tonight, Seamus. It's been a hard game, not a dirty game. There's been physical play. He's let both teams play. Santana.
Oh, boy.
Minute 25.
This is exciting, but the Cosmos are really letting Dallas back into the game by continually giving the ball up.
It went over everyone's head. This should be a Cosmos throw-in, Seamus. No, they're giving it the other way. All right, everything important now. 80 Wolf to Petcher now. A minute 7. Everyone up forward for Dallas. Here's a cross in the box. Durgan heads it away beautifully. Ricky Davis racing for the ball and got it and cleared it. That's a good play. 57 seconds. Ball given to the Cosmos.
Good pressure by Sanino there. Good pressure. Was not allowed to give Bellinger a chance to get that ball. He didn't get it, but he forced Bellinger to put it out of bounds. And the referee has stopped the clock again. So it's a throw-in for the Cosmos with 49 seconds to go.
All right, to Ricky Davis. Cosmos with the ball with 45 seconds. Beckenbauer back to Hubert Birkenmeier. Back to Birkenmeier with 38 seconds. Cosmos leading 3-2 on a goal by Canalia. Well, he didn't get 7 goals tonight, but the goal he got might win this game. New all-time playoff record, 10 goals, 24 seconds. Cosmos break it up. If they can keep possession, they've got the game. They get it to Giorgio. They get it to Bogey. 13 seconds. They get it to Sanino. 11 seconds. 10. 9 seconds. 8 seconds. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1 second on the clock. And that is it. And the Cosmos blew a 2-goal lead, but they came back. They came back to score a great goal by Giorgio. Some guy came out of the stands. I don't know whether he came after Canalia, wanted an autograph, but he goes back in the stands again. And Giorgio Canalia, who shocked the soccer world with 7 goals Sunday, ended up with 1 goal tonight, but that goal won the game. We'll be back with a wrap-up. You're watching Cosmos Soccer. Schreibock said at the table it would be 3-2. Schreibock said at the table it would be 3-2, remember?
Yeah, but he didn't say for whom.
Yeah, so I won't give him a plug.
Yeah, Chip. Yeah. Gotcha.
What a great goal. What a nice pass by Ricky. But did you see the way he took it? Turned and got everything on it. I mean, a lot of people turn that side, they hit it over the top.
right.
Roll it in the
Side netting.
Yeah.
No Schaefer player? It's too bad.
gives you page after page of useful investment information, days, weeks, even months ahead. Every week, 34 pages of market statistics, in-depth studies of companies, a dividends and earnings alert on all New York Stock Exchange and Amex stocks, exclusive analyses covering the whole world of investing. All you need to know not to be too late. Every week in Barron's. If you call this toll-free number now, you can get 13 weeks of Barron's for just $12. Call right now, and you'll also get free Understanding Technical Forecasting, an informative booklet that shows you how professionals use Barron's. 13 weeks of Barron's plus this revealing booklet for only $12. Look ahead. Look into Barron's. Call 800-453-9000 now, before it's too late.
Before we return, Giorgio Canalia came charging in. He had been contained beautifully all evening long by Steve Petcher, but Canalia took a pass and left-footed it home past Alex Stepney to give the Cosmos a 3-2 lead. Incredible.
Canalia had one good opportunity in the first half. He hit the base of the post. He's quiet as a church mouse in the second half, and there's the left-footed shot. He got by Petcher, and nothing that Alex Stepney could do to get there in time.
Well, give a lot of credit to Ricky Davis for a beautiful setup to make it a 3-2 game as Giorgio Canalia has the goal. And let's see now, 2:15 remaining. The clock is running out on the Dallas Tornado. And Birkenmeyer knows it and wastes some time with a long goal kick. But it does not pay off because Sanino is on the run. Lund is with him. Stepney has a save. 3-2 in favor of the Cosmos. A minute 52 remaining. Davis and Cabanas get the assists. Oh, foul called in the play as Joe Rausch was taken down. Bogicevic, the man who took him down. And all eyes went to Toros Cabrizzi and the referee. And he said, no, sir. A minute 20 remaining. Pesa. He will not be able to retrieve it in time. Let's see the throw-in coming up for Dallas. Ada Wolf. Steve Petcher. Zakinia. And Bogicevic heads it out. Ricky Davis chases and keeps it in. Here's Sanino. And it'll be a throw-in coming up for the Cosmos with 52 seconds remaining.
And Dallas players, should they lose 3-2, and it looks like at this point they will, have got to go into the locker room when the game is over and wonder how in the world they lost this game when you consider the intensity level that they had in the second half.
It's tough to spot a team like the Cosmos, 2 goals, which they did. Dallas then battled back to tie it at 2-2. We have 35 seconds remaining, and then Giorgio Canalia with 2 minutes 32 seconds remaining, taking a beautiful pass from Ricky Davis. Roberto Cabanas also getting the assist, and the Cosmos with a 3-2 lead. 20 seconds remaining. The Cosmos have the ball. Bogicevic. Sanino. Cosmos are going to win this and take a 1-0 lead in this series. Here's Sanino. 5 seconds remaining. Ricky Davis has it. An exciting finish to an exciting ball game. It is all over the New York Cosmos, and there's the man, Giorgio Canalia, comes up with a winning goal. Hubert Birkenmeyer receives handshakes from teammates as the Cosmos have come through with an exciting victory over the Dallas Tornado. The final score, the Cosmos 3, the Dallas Tornado 2. Giorgio Canalia leaves the field. A handshake for Zakinia, and we'll get back with more from Texas Stadium right after this.
We're in progress, and 8 teams are competing for the right to advance to the conference finals September 10th, 13th, and 14th, and ultimately to the Soccer Bowl. That'll be shown here on ABC September 21st, live at 12:30 Eastern Time. Let's take a look at how things stand right now in the playoffs, and let me remind you that these contests are a best-of-2-game series. In the event the teams split the 2 games, there will be a 30-minute mini-game which will serve as a series tiebreaker. American Conference semifinal, Fort Lauderdale leading Edmonton in games 1-0. Edmonton playing at Fort Lauderdale tonight. San Diego in front of